Hi Shankar.
Hi, sir.
What happened? Why are you dull?
So I'm preparing Yashasvi exam, sir. It is last year syllabus, so much of syllabus is there. I'm getting very tension, sir.
I am here. You don't fear because in our Gauri Smart channel for SSC exam, each and every topic will be covered. Mathematics, science, social, GK. Each and every topic will be covered, and also grand test also will be covered. So you don't get tension. Understand?
Really, sir?
Yes.
Oh, hooray! Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank
All
you.
the
Thank
best
you.
for your exam.
So all of you like this Gauri Smart channel and subscribe this Gauri Smart channel. Thank you.
Today we are going to discuss about History Chapter 3, Class 8, Ruling the Countryside. So this is the chapter of Ruling the Countryside. History topic. What is the meaning of the countryside? Countryside means those people are living in the villages and as well as the outskirts of the villages, like a tribal people are called countryside people. Now we are going to discuss about that ruling. Who are ruling in the century of 18th and 19th century? We know about that our country is ruled by the Britishers in the 17th and 18th century and 19th century also. So we know about that one of the important things they have to came to in our India for the development of the trading purpose only. For the trading purpose only they came and existed in our India, and as of that they have to convert it into that trading to like a political administration systems. So this political administration system, who gave the chance for the development of the politically, who gave this? The Mughal emperors are giving the chance of the to give the chance about the politically, that is in the last ruler of Aurangzeb in the Mughal emperor, he is given was about the ruling of the our country, some kind of administration rights. What kind of administration rights should be given in our country? Let me know in which year they have to given. First of all, we can discuss about that. As per the textbook, it is given about for the company became the company becomes a divan. Company becomes as a divan. In which year? August 1765. August 1765. August 1765. The Mughals emperors gave the chance to Britishers as a divans. Divans means, what is the meaning of divans? They have to, the one is the head of the villages. So these divan rights are given the Mughal emperor in the year of 1765. Okay, according to his, what they are doing now, they wanted to collecting the taxes from the villagers and peasants and farmers. So according to this, they are collecting the more taxes from the villagers and farmers and also peasants. So this kind of situation, they have some kind of political right. Slowly they wanted to move as it all kinds of areas, not only in Bengal. First of all, actually the Diwan rights are given by the Mughal Emperor in the place of Bengal only. That time we are not having East Bengal and West Bengal, only we have one Bengal, it is there in the eastern direction of India, that is Bengal only. That Bengal area, there are different kinds of villages are there. Those villages are administered by the Diwans. These Diwans are as a Britishers only. So here what they have now, not only in Bengal places, and also they have to occupy the politically, they have to take the one more chance as a chief administrative. Chief administrative systems are not only in Bengal places, and also they have to get it in the place of Maharashtra and Chennai, and as well as some areas of Delhi and also Karnataka areas. These are all the cities are they have to occupy some of the administrative rights getting in the year of 1765. So according to that, they are facing lot of things. They have to move to the all kinds of areas in all the places. First of all, they have to main role of that they wanted to do with according to that take the collection of taxes from the peasants and farmers. That is the main motto to develop about this. According to this administration systems, they wanted to collect some kind of taxes. How they have to collect the taxes, let me have to know about that. Now, according to these administrative systems, they are collecting the taxes from the peasants. Revenue for the company. So, company means East Indian Company. Company people are called as the Britishers. They have to East Indian Company. Actually, in the century of 17th century and 1600s, they have to came to in our country for the development of the tradings only, and they have to take the some kind of items from India to England. That is an important thing it is going on. What kind of item they have to taken in from the India? Gold and silver items only. Tradings with only silver and gold. This is only. After that, slowly they have to collect some kind of important raw material of cotton, jute, silk. Also, they have taken from our country, and different kinds of spices also they have taken from the country only in our country. So, what they are doing, exporting items, or they have exported from to India to England, and what they are doing now, they are collecting the raw materials from our people with cheap cost, and they have to send these things to the England. They have to sell into the very high cost. Again, I repeat this point. They have to take the goods from our people with a very less cost, and they can be sent into the England and other areas with they have to sell in their places with high cost only. This is the thing which is going on in the exports and imports are going on. Exports and imports with Indians collect the goods from our people, collect the goods from our people with less cost and sell into high cost to other countries. Okay, so according to the exports and imports, what they are doing, exports also we have to pay the taxes and import also we have only pay the taxes. That means Indians are paying the taxes both the sides. That means they are imposing the taxes on villagers. They impose the tax on villagers and farmers. So what happens? That means exports and imports also they are imposing the taxes on our villagers and farmers. They are unable to pay the taxes to the Britishers because of that taxes are more than the profits. They are why? Why means here they have to collecting the raw material from the villagers and farmers with a low cost only, not for the high cost. So their investment it is very less on the crop level, and they are unable to produce the more goods also. That means they are failed to develop the crops. That means they are unable to pay the taxes to the Britishers because of the failures of the crops only. Failures of crops. We will discuss some more points now. So they unable to pay the taxes to Britishers. They means here villagers and farmers and all the people. They are unable to pay the taxes. Why? Because of that they are collecting the goods from the villagers to the Britishers very less cost. Okay, and investment is no investment to develop the crops. So that's why they have to fail to the crops. The villagers are failed to develop the crops because why? What is the reason behind it? Because the taxes are very high. The taxes are very high. So what will happen? One of the important thing it is the food production is not there in the place of Bengal. In the Bengal, food production is not there because of they are totally failed to develop the crops. Food production shortage because crops failed. Because crops failed. So this kind of situation, what will happen in the 1770? In the year of 1770, very important bit for exam. In the year of 1717, Bengal receive famines. Yes, the Bengal received the famines in the year of 1770. What is the meaning of the famine? Famine means shortage of food. Why shortage of food? Because the farmers are unable to develop the crops. Why the farmers are unable to develop the crops? Because of that they are pay the more taxes to the Britishers. Why? Because their Britishers are take the goods from the farmers very less cost. So it is a one by one link system it is there. That's why famines are occur. People are never have the hungerness. hunger, famines in the sense of shortage of food, no food for them in the year of 1770. We are not at all expect that much of people are died. 10 million people are died in the year of 1770. How many people you know? 10 million people were killed because of famines only. So this kind of situation, what kind of they have to do according to this situation? Main step to the Britishers want to develop the crops. They wanted to develop the crops. That we have to say that permanent settlement of the people. If the people is there, they have to pay the taxes. If there is no people in the particular of places, how they can pay the taxes? So that's why Britishers are wants to take the one kind of decision that is called as a permanent settlement. What is the meaning of the permanent settlement? How they want to develop the agriculture? Let we know about this. Okay. The need to improve agriculture, the main motto of the company people of Britishers to develop the agriculture system because of the shortage of food. Many people are they lost their lives. That's why that is there. They have to introducing the one of the important program that is a permanent settlement. In the permanent settlement in the year of 1793, so Rajas and Talukas both are they wanted to find the some kind of people in village. Those are called as Jamindars. Yes. These two people are find the Jamindaris. Jamindaris they are found in the villages. Where they have to found that Jamindaris in villages. In villages, who are called the Jamindaris? Jamindaris means those who are have more acres of land, 1,000, 2,000 acres of land. Such people are called as a Jamindari people. These Jamindaris are where it is there in villages they have to found it, and these Jamindaris they have to give some kind of responsibility to the Britishers. So Jamindaris are under the control of Britishers. What is the main responsibility of the Jamindaris? They collect the taxes from villagers and so according to this collecting of the taxes, first of all Jamindaris wants to give some investment to the farmers because no money for them up to now. So what they are doing, they want to some kind of investment they need. So where they have to get the investment from the Jamindaris. Yes. Jamindars invest some amount on agriculture. That means they have to give some kind of amount to the peasants and farmers. So according to that, after that harvesting time, they have to get some kind of profits. No, such kind of profits they have to collect the taxes and as well as what amount they have to give in to the Jamindars to the villagers. That amount also they will collect it from the villagers. This system which is there, but such kind of system also some kind of problems are there. But as we know about that Jamindari system or permanent settlement is both are same. Permanent settlement and Jamindari systems are both are same only. Actually these Jamindari system or Jamindar is only head of that places of village in the villages. Main responsibility of the Jamindaris are collecting the taxes from the villages. And one more important thing, they have to invest some kind of amount to the on the agriculture only, development of agriculture. Okay, this system we can call as, this system called Jamindari system. This system is what we can call Jamindari system. In this Jamindari system, we are also have some kind of problems. What kind of problems they are facing about the Jamindari system? Yes, Jamindaris are unable to collect the taxes from the farmers because again some farmers are failed the crops according to that some kind of methods. So they are failed to the crop and they are unable to collect the amount what they have to invest before. That amount also they never collecting from the farmers. These two kinds of problems. One is the problem is they are not at all collecting the taxes, and second one is that they are unable to collect the what they are investing the amount on the agriculture. The two amounts are unable to collect from the Jamindars. And what is the profit about the Jamindars? Yes, they have some kind of commission basis only. Jamindaris are works under the Britishers for the commission basis only. But they have to clearly explain to the Britishers, we are unable to collect the taxes from the villagers because of the people are not giving to us. Some kind of farmers have failed the crop. So please stop this system. So according to this system, the Britishers wants to stop this Jamindari system and replacing the one more system. It is called as a Mahaalwari system. What is the Mahaalwari system? Let us discuss now. Mahaalwari system. The Mahaalwari system. In the Mahaalwari system, it started in the year of 1882. The year of 1882. This Mahaalwari system, it is started by in the villages only by the Britishers. What is the Mahaalwari system? Each village is there. The villages are there. Those villages, group of villages are there, and these villages we have the one called as a mahals. These are called as a mahals only. Mahals, and each village, that means each mahal has the one head is there. One head. The head we can call as a village head. Headman. Okay. So each village one headman is there. What is the responsibility of the village headman? The headman is collecting the taxes from villagers or peasants and farmers also. Okay, so these all that things are conducted by the Britishers under the control of the headmans or under the control of the Britishers only. So each village have the one kind of headman is there. The headman is collecting the taxes from the villages. This kind of system we can call as a Mahaalwari system. This system what we can call? This system what we can call Mahaalwari system. Mahaalwari system. Okay. This Mahaalwari system also we have the some kind of problems are there. What are the problems we are facing the Mahaalwari system? Same like that. That means the village headman is that like some kind of village headman means those who are having that much kind of land, the headman collecting the taxes from the villages. Some villages are rejected to give the amount. Some are giving the postponement according to the next month we will register. Please say some kind of adjustment to us. Some kind of problem. These are kind of problems are they are never have some kind of idea about the headman. No idea to collecting the taxes. There is no easy methods to collect the taxes. So many problems they are failed to, that is the headmans or failed to collecting the taxes from the villagers. So this kind of system totally stopped by the Britishers. According to this system, and instead of this system, one more system they have to introducing about in the villages of Bengal, that is in the Rightwari system. What is the meaning of the Rightwari system? We can discuss. So before that we can go that the problems, what are the problems means. One is that that means they means here villages, the headman unable to collect the taxes, unable to collect the taxes. There are so many problems according to this collecting the taxes, and some are not rejected, some are rejected. Some farmers are rejected, some are not at all giving, and some are have the crops failures, some are crops failures. So according to this system totally failed in this system. So according to this system, they have to, the Britishers are wants to give them one more system. It is called as a Rightwari system. What is the Rightwari system? We will discuss now. The third system, it is called the Rightwari system. The other name of the Rightwari system also called as a Monroe system. Monroe system, Rightwari system are both are same. Rightwari. What is the meaning of Rightwari? Direct to the pay to the taxes to the Britishers are called Rightwari system. So people are not at all involving any kind of people in the place. They directly pay to the Britishers only, and it is the direct tax to pay to the Britishers. That means farmers to Britishers. There is no in the middle persons. That means there is no mediator between the farmers and Britishers. So, but this kind of system also, in the Monroe system also, the Britishers are unable to collect the taxes from the rights, means farmers. Rights means farmers. So here also some kind of problem. The problems of the Monroe system, the Britishers are unable to collect the taxes from the farmers. Some farmers are giving, some farmers are unable to give the taxes, some are rejected, some are some kind of punishments given by the Britishers. These all things are happened, but the Britishers are totally failed to collecting the taxes because some thing about that crops failure also. The problem of that crops failed in this system, and people are they wanted to take the punishments, and such kind of problems they are unable to collect the taxes from the villages and farmers. So this system also totally failed. That's why this system, which is how to going about that, the third system of Rightwari system and Mahaalwari system and Jamindari system, these all the three systems are failed the Britishers to collecting the taxes from the farmers and villagers. So what they want to do according to this, how they want to develop the economy level, how they want to get the profits in places of Bengal, how, what is the main thing it is there. Instead of these all kinds of things, they wanted to develop the tradings, not in the crops. About the two things they have to, one of the important thing it is the indigo plantation, And indigo plantation is very important, and also they have to develop the crops. How they want to develop the crops, let me have discuss now. There are two kinds of things they have to develop in the Britishers. One is that opium and indigo. Opium and indigo. It is opium is a one of the thing which is that given by the drug. It is a opium is one of the drug, and indigo is one of the color. Okay, let us discuss about the opium now. Opium is a harmful drug. Actually, it is the people of using that opium. It is trading will be going on from the opium crops. It will be happens in the India and other countries. Actually, in your textbook, it is given only the place of indigo plantation, not as opium. Actually, indigo. What is the meaning of indigo? Indigo is a blue color. Yes, and as we have to know about that, what is the main thing which is have to given about the opium and indigo. Indigo, it is a very important for the blue color, which is the richest color, which is using in the fabrics and also cotton cloths and other kalankari works. It is given in our textbook, some kind of pictures is given, pictographic representation questions also given for the exams. So you have to concentrate about the Kalankari works, which are Kalankari work is very famous in the places of Maharashtra, West Bengal and Chennai places, and also we have some kind of places in Kerala. These are Uttar Pradesh also, we have the important places into the Kalankari works. And Kalankari saris also, Kalankari different cloths or different type of things are there. Actually, indigo, it is a very good color, which is very attractable color of the blue color, which is not only in our country, it is a famous in all other places. Here one kind of problem, what kind of problem, how they have to get the more kind of profits are getting from the indigo planters, and how they have to mingle with other countries, let me discuss now. Actually, indigo, it is a blue color, and using the textile industry only, it is a famous color, and it is also different kinds of colors we have to use in that, in the place of on the saris and printed. According to this situation, there are two things that happens. Actually, in England people and China people, England people and China, there are two countries are there. England people are very much interested to drink tea lovers. Actually, these are the tea lovers. These people are tea lovers because most of the time they have to use the tea only. But very good quality tea we will get from the China. China is a very good interest about that indigo only. Why is it? They are very good interest about the indigo plantation. Now, what will happen? No, these kind of tea lovers of England and these indigo planters, according to these two, are have the one kind of settlement. What is the meaning of agreement or settlement? Both of that. What their China people are telling that if you produce indigo to our country, we will produce you tea powder in our country. And again I repeated here, China people are take the agreement between England people. What is that? No, China people said if you are supply indigo to our country. We will supply tea powder to you. Okay. So England land is not at all suitable for the development of the indigo plantation. What they are doing, they wanted to do that, they have to, the land is not suitable, they are not suitable for the England people. What they are doing, they have to force the Indian farmers to develop the indigo cultivation. Yes, indigo cultivation they wanted to force in the farmers. So we are not at all have the idea to that development of the indigo and all the things, but what we can do, we have to develop it because we are under the control of the Britishers. Yes. So all the farmers are very innocently, they have to develop the indigo plantation. So according to this agreement, the indigo crops are supplied to the China, and China people are supplied to the tea powder to England. These two kinds of situations, they will get the more amount of profits, but they have to, the farmers are after few years and they are know about that indigo plantation, it is a not at all good. Why? What is the reason behind? What kind of things they have to tell? So before that, one important point, indigo plantation also we can call as a NIZ, N-I-Z, NIZ system. What is that? NIZ system also called as a indigo plantation things. Let us, we can discuss about that what is the kind of war between the farmers and England people, why they are rejected to develop the indigo plantation, indigo cultivation in our India. We will discuss now. Blue Rebellion in the year of 1859, the farmers, all the farmers are refused to develop the indigo cultivation. What is the main thing? After why they have to refuse to develop the indigo plantation? Because that in the place of indigo, that means where they are selecting the indigo plantation place, the place is once you have to develop the indigo crops in the particular place, the place is not at all useful for the normal crops. That means the fertility of that particular land is will be declined. That means decreasing the fertility rate. So according to this situation, after indigo plantation of harvesting, they wanted to try to develop the remain common plantation about the common crops, but they are failed because the land is unfertility. That means fertility loses once you have to develop the indigo plantation in the particular places. So that's why all the farmers wants to refuse it to that development of the indigo plantation. Yes, according to this situation, the Britishers are forcing them to develop the indigo plantation, but they are not at all give that any kind of supporting hand for the development of the indigo plantation. It is not only in that the people are successfully, it is to the winners of the on the Britishers, and they are getting many problems are facing about the indigo plantation and development of that, and that Britishers also they are having many problems to giving the chance to the farmers, even though farmers are refused it. This is happens in the not only in Bengal places and other places also, and it is not only in Bengal place and also Bihar places. The people are in the textile industries In the Champaran movement, also it is one of the mark of in the year of 1917, Champaran movement started by the Gandhiji, Mahatma Gandhiji. This is one kind of problem. People are wants to pay the more taxes in the area of Champaran to the Britishers. So the people are wants to take the help to the Mahatma Gandhi. This one story it is given into the next further classes. And as we have to know about that in this class about the ruling of the countryside, there are many important things are there. Jamindar system, Mahaalwari system, Rightwari system. These are all the systems that we have some kind of questions. And years also when they have to introducing about the Rightwari and Mahaalwari and Jamindari systems, and why it is facing a lot of problems, and what is the blue rebellions, and who are called the rebellions, and that means we are called as a farmers are called as a blue rebellions to refusing the development of the cultivation of indigo plantation. So these all the important concepts are there in the place of ruling the countryside. Thank you.
If you like this video, you just like and subscribe the channel and share this video.